Hello everyone! After a full year of comments like, your video's good, but you got that great building wrong. Why didn't you mention PvP Arena? Where's the Japanese settlement tutorial? And my personal favorite, you clearly know nothing, bro. I've been playing since 2013 and I have 12 accounts. So I decided, today's the day. I'm finally making the ultimate Forge of Empires video that will please everyone. Yes, everyone. Or, at the very least, irritate everyone equally, because balance must be preserved in the cosmic ecosystem of the server. So here it is, the official FOE player guide, sorted by emotional category. Buckle up, the circus is about to begin. The veterans from the Stone Age. Naturally, we start with the veterans. The players who've been around since Forge of Empires looked like a grey spreadsheet from 2002 and had the sound design of a medieval email. You've been through every age, survived every bug, and fought in more GVG maps than there are parking lots in Germany. Now you mostly log in once a day to collect productions. Not because you have anything left to do, but because, well, it's tradition. Like drinking your morning coffee, except instead of caffeine you get medals you don't need. You speak with the calm superiority of a retired general who's seen wars the younglings can't imagine. And you absolutely, categorically, will not tolerate anyone building a Colosseum. You still say things like, back in the day, it was about strategy, not diamonds. And you firmly believe that the Ark is the only building that matters. And hey, maybe you're right, or maybe you just haven't moved on. Either way, you're the stiff backbone of the FOE community. Without you, we wouldn't know how awful GVG used to be, and we wouldn't feel as judged when we build the terracotta army for the wrong reason. The beginner who asks everything. Then we have the young souls. The ones who started playing a month ago and believe the observatory is a cultural building. You're the ones asking things like, why can't I place the Colosseum on the grass? Or, is it okay if I build 2 roads side by side so workers walk faster? It's adorable. You're the players who put every special building in a different corner of the city just because it looks nice. Listen carefully. You will learn. You will suffer. You will build a Colosseum. And one dark night, you'll realize it produces absolutely nothing. Then you'll go to global chat and ask, what should I do with it? And we'll all answer with one word, sell it. But don't worry, everyone's been there. The difference is, some of us stayed there longer than we'd like to admit. The spreadsheet optimizers. Then there's the group I both admire and fear, the spreadsheet players, the number crunchers. The ones who don't play the game, they audit it. These are the people who show up in guild chat not to say hi, but to correct someone's misunderstanding of arc ratios with 3 footnotes and a Google Drive link. You've calculated exactly how many forge points you need to invest in every great building for a 112.3% return, adjusted for arc bonus and the phase of the moon. You have a Google Sheet with 14 tabs, color-coded formulas, and a pivot chart that looks like a NASA launch plan. You snipe with the precision of a trained assassin and consider a +1 FP difference a moral victory. Meanwhile, the new player next to you just placed a Japanese garden next to a stone road and is having the time of their life. If FOE players were a body, the optimizers would be the liver. Not glamorous, not loud, but doing the hardest work and silently preventing disasters. We owe them, but we're still a little scared of them. The Global Chat Warriors. And now we descend into the chaos that is global chat, the arena, the battleground, the unmoderated fever dream of this game. This is where you find the philosophers, the provocateurs, and the part-time politicians of FOE. The players who don't fight, build, or trade, they debate. Global chat is like an open mic night where nobody ever leaves the stage. Every day, someone declares that the game is dead, someone else begs for forge points back guaranteed, and a third player interrupts to flex their arena ranking like it's their blood type. You say you're quitting at least once a week, but you always come back like a toxic ex. Okay, fine, I'll just check the news tab. Your 3 favorite lines are, "The game was better before." "Who's trading FPs?" "The devs do nothing. Congratulations, you're the backbone of foe, and also its herniated disc." The diamond spenders. You don't have time, you have money. You've bought the 50,000 diamond pack without blinking. You own every event building we mortals grind for, with blood, sweat, and 8-hour productions. Your city looks like a luxury resort. Everything sparkles. The streets have better lighting than most real towns. But you know what? We salute you. You keep this game alive. You're the reason new events exist. You probably financed the last InnoGames office chair. You're not just a player, you're an investor in the Forge Stock Exchange. The event only survivors. Then we have the seasonal ghosts, the event goblins. The players who don't play Forge of Empires, they play the events. 10 months a year they're gone. No presence, no progress, not even a tavern chair occupied. But the moment an event begins, bam! They rise like digital revenants with perfect timing and infinite strategy. They may not know what era they're in. Their city might look like an abandoned amusement park, but somehow they win every prize, every daily special, every grand reward. They log in, they conquer the event, and they vanish again. It's like watching a comet streak through the sky, confusing, beautiful, and mildly irritating. But hey, respect. You play the game like a loot ninja, quick, ruthless, and allergic to permanence. The help me but don't tell me what to do players. You know these players. They show up in the comments or global chat asking for advice and then fight you on every single answer. What's a good first GB? Probably Arc. No, Arc is for tryhards. What else? Or, why am I not producing goods? Because you're trying to produce Iron Age goods in Space Age Mars. Yeah, but I like the way the building looks. Look, I'm here to help. But if you want validation instead of information, just go post a city screenshot and wait for your aunt to comment, "Wow, nice!" The snipers, no message, no mercy. And finally, a special tribute to the silent predators of Forge of Empires, the great building snipers. These are the players who sneak into your GB with 3 Forge points, grab first place through some arc-buffed magic, and vanish without a trace. No message, no thanks, no remorse. They don't even exist outside your contributor list, like ghosts with calculators. They are the digital equivalent of taking the last slice of pizza at a party where they weren't invited, and somehow, we all want to learn their ways. And so, dear builders, negotiators, warriors, chat philosophers, spreadsheet monks, and diamond magnates, we did it. I've managed to offend everyone equally while teaching absolutely nothing. If you felt targeted, you were right. If you didn't, congratulations. You're probably that abandoned Bronze Age city we all have on some forgotten world. Drop a comment with your spiritual category, or invent a new one. Hit like if you recognized yourself. Hit dislike if your arc is level 160 and you think you're always right anyway. I've been PixelPulse, and this was the only Forge of Empires video where everyone's right. And nobody learns a damn thing. See you next time, or not. Depends on the RNG of life.